Okay, my name is Nicholas Fish, Nicholas Fish. The company is Satsuma Solutions, based in Australia, and I'm the Managing Director and Sales Director. The changes I see in the marketplace would be around the change of the age of people entering the workforce. That would be a major one that's impacting us. The internet's now 25 years old, or goes 25 years as business knows it this year, and we're seeing people enter the workforce that have got a low tolerance for not being able to get access to the data they need when they want it, with whatever device they want, and if they don't get that flexibility, then they toss the application aside. So there's a lower tolerance for having technology excuses for not getting the data you need when you need it. The trends our customers are asking for would include being treated as an individual. So receiving information that's personal to them so that they can do their job function based on their experience, not having to work within limitations of technology. And that's allowing them to get on and show their excellence based on the information that's provided to them, rather than having to come up against an excuse about a limitation that's currently in their way of doing the job the way they want to do it. Qlik helps us transform our business in a number of ways. We do use it internally, and it allows us to measure the performance of our practice against best practice. But more importantly, it's allowing us to punch above our weight. It's allowing us to go into clients and more rapidly help them achieve the value that they want. So in days. So clients come back to us and they start to give us access to larger projects, to more important strategic projects, because we've actually proven that we're trustworthy. Trends I think that are here to stay are around the area of gamification. The ability to create leaderboards so that people can be rewarded based on changes in behaviour. And that's going to be critical to the use of business intelligence within an organisation, whether it be in an HR or an operations function or a finance function. The ability of that new generation of workforce that's entering the workplace, for them to understand and enjoy and be motivated by where they sit on a leaderboard, that's critical. That's within their DNA. That's what they've been brought up with in the last 20 years. I see Qlik transforming the future in a number of ways, but one in particular is around self-service BI. A number of vendors are in the market claiming to have self-service BI or providing self-service BI, and that's, to me, like going to a restaurant that's got a buffet, and you can go to the buffet and you can select all the different options and build that meal that you want yourself. I see Qlik taking it one step further. It's allowing you into the kitchen, into the fridge, and you're not limited by what's on the buffet. We've relied heavily on the Qlik Partner Network program. I'll give you two examples. One's around education and training. We were working with some clients that were heavily steeped and biased towards Cognos. We had a champion, and he dragged, kicking and screaming, a group of people that were going to have to take over the training, development and support within the Qlik environment, within their organisations. What we were able to do is use the Qlik trainers who previously worked with Cognos to come in and deliver the training. And that allowed empathy to be established really quickly, get on with the training, and it just allowed us to get our first land within days of the training, which we wouldn't have been otherwise. We still would have been having debates about the merits of Cognos versus Qlik. Secondly, in market development, industry solutions, particularly around financial services, we have a great example where we had an organisation that was controlled by an entrepreneur who'd started up a foreign exchange company. And the company's now got a market cap of $300 million. And what we've found is that person had so many priorities going on in their business, they really didn't know how to get started with a technology like Qlik. So Duncan was able to give a number of examples of how other organisations in the financial services industry vertical were using the technology to transform their own business. And from there, we quickly were able to establish some priorities with the entrepreneur, get some clarity, and get our first land.